Welcome back to Spotlight. I'm here with teacher Arthur Selwood and Paul Hewlett of the Emerging Fellow Award. Good to see you both. Happy New Year.
Good to be here.
Good to be here, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy
too.
New Year to you and to all.
Yes, yes. What is the Emerging Fellow Award? What is that?
The Virgin Islands Emerging Fellow Award is a grant administered by the Ministry of Education and Culture on an annual basis to exceptional young people ages 10 to 20 years. The minister recognized that our community is filled with many talented young people in the arts, academics, and sports, and he has requested that funds be placed in the budget to support this program. From these funds, 2 young people from each category, arts, academics, and sports, will be awarded financial support to attend and participate in substantive training and enrichment experiences during the summer vacation.
Okay. Do you have to go to any specific institution to be because you're getting this grant, or you choose what you want to, where you want to go and what you want to do within the sports, academia, and the arts?
Well, the parents as well as the instructors, teachers, coaches, etc., would be responsible for researching the program that the students or the young people are going to be attending, and they would be responsible for ensuring that it is a safe program, it is well managed, the accommodations are adequate for the young people, and the program that is being offered is at a high standard.
Okay.
So
what are the criteria for the applicants? So how do you determine who gets to go and who should apply? I know the age range, but is there any special academic requirement? You have to be the head of your class. You have to be an exceptional player, an exceptional artist of some kind, whether you're a dancer or a painter or an actor or a musician. What specific criteria are set up for the process of awarding, for making the awards?
yes, sir.
Well, as Selwood said from the start, exceptional is the key, as you enter. Certainly, we're looking for the academically the strongest students in the school, but it's not just their academics. We also want to see their interaction with the community, what they're doing to give back to the community as well. That's very important to us. So we want to see that, a combination of things, and as well in their specific field, be it sports, which is really my forte, or in the arts, which is Brother Selwood's his field, that they are obviously exceptional in that. So the key word here is exceptional. And we've had individuals last year who were very good, but they weren't exceptional. And so the key is that they are academically sound. We need to ensure that one of the things we need to ensure that we know that they're going to be returning to the Virgin Islands to give back to the community. That's important, and obviously, and that they're very strong in their field. So that's the main criteria that we look for.
So you're looking for the talented and the service-oriented.
Absolutely.
And that how do you determine? How is that determined in the process of an application process?
Well, I was going to say, obviously initially they have an application. We're asking for, in the application, obviously for individuals to speak on their behalf, but also in the application form we look for their presentation, and just the overall presentation, I think, really is the bottom line. That tells us, and we want to ensure that they themselves have done the presentation, and the way that we can tell that is after the initial application form comes in, then they have to meet with a 9-member committee, which we are, and at that point, then they're getting questions from all 9 of us, and we then obviously can tell whether they're the ones that did the work in the application or whether their parents are the ones that did it.
So when you say you mentioned speak on their behalf, do you mean letters of reference, but not actual physical appearances?
No. Just reference letters.
Okay. How much money are we talking about? What is the maximum award that the program gives?
Well, it's kind of hard to say maximum or minimum because it depends on, we're looking at a maximum of, is it 8 Arthur per year? 6 or 8?
It's six students, 2
6
from
students
each category.
Right.
And it would be based on the amount of assistance that would be given would be based on the number of applicants and the cost of the programs that are going to be that they are going to be attending. So we don't want to put a dollar figure on it.
Okay. So there's not a maximum. There's not a maximum per student per program.
Well, there is a limit. There is not a limitless supply of funding. But we don't want to sit here and put a dollar figure on it so that a person thinks that they have to accommodate that, find a program that is going to cost that amount. What we would like people to research the most adequate program, a program that's going to be substantial, that's going to be very beneficial to them and the community, and send in the application. And as long as they express to us the importance of the program and inform us and make us comfortable in understanding that the program is going to be a very positive experience for them and a learning experience, that is what we're looking for.
And I could probably add to that, Edwinka, that we had individuals that applied last year where the funds were 3 times the amount for one than to the other. So, and they both adequately got what they needed when they went overseas. So, it's the perception of one sort of asking for more than they require. We prefer them to send in the application form, let us know what it is you require, and then we'll see how much we can afford to fill.
And with the application forms, we would like to know everything about the program and even information on transportation and the airline flight, the accommodations. Everything needs to be included in the application. Now, the application proposal forms are available at the Ministry of Education, and if parents, young people are interested, you can request an application form by email, by emailing Ms. Lana Stevens, the desk secretary at the Ministry of Education. Her email address is llstevens@gov.vg. So, and she will be able to email you an application form, email the person an application form immediately.
Okay. So let me see if I could recap some of those main points to give the audience a clear understanding. If your child is doing exceptionally well in school, and you could say perhaps is on a roll on a regular basis, or if they're in sports, whatever sports they're in, they show exceptional aptitude in their sport. Correct. Whether it's scoring a lot of points or a lot of goals, sure. Or contributing to a winning team.
Yes.
If they're into the arts, whether they're proficient musicians, they're members of a band, the
dancers,
painters, yeah. Writers.
Yeah, correct.
The arts. Whatever they show, whatever their talent is, and they show exceptional aptitude in that talent and a desire to manifest that talent into a career in the future.
Yes.
Those are basically the youngsters that you're looking for.
And of course, we were looking at the holistic look of the
total
individual.
person, yeah.
Right. So their academics need to reflect because there are people who can draw very well but still academically weak. So we want to see that their academics is reflecting whatever skill that they're showing, you know, as well as we want to see their link within the community, how they give that back. Even at the level they're at right now.
So you're looking to see if they are in fact making any contribution at all.
Any contribution to society.
To society.
Yeah, at large.
That would give you an indication that they will make contributions in the future.
In the future, which is the bottom line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, the character of the person, the personality, the type of person that is going to be applying for the award is very important also, because you want to know that individuals who are representing the British Virgin Islands are going to represent the British Virgin Islands at the highest level possible. So those are the things that we are asking for them to express to us, so that we are sure that these people are deserving of the award.
And Ajoinka, I think one of the reasons why an award such as this came about is we as a community, as a church, as a people, tend not to look at the students that are doing the best, and we assume that, oh, they don't need our help because they're so good at what they do. But you know, in sales and in business, the one thing that you learn most is you focus most on the ones who are doing the best. And I think in life we need to do the same. Focus on the ones who are doing the best and ensure that they succeed.
But you certainly want to put some focus on them. I mean, while you bring along all the others.
Let me hear what I saw. But this specific program is about excellence. So we don't want to get into the other side of it. That in itself, we do enough work and as it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in most societies, we tend to focus on, we tend to allow the talented and the gifted young people to fend for themselves, because we say, you know, they're going to survive regardless. And that is something that they are actually going to survive, but it is good when we are able to recognize and to support these young people so that they can realize their full potential, because many times we lose some of our very talented people because we have not given them the opportunity to express themselves and to have experiences that would encourage them to realize their potential.
You know, this year's award, when the applications need to be in?
By the 10th of February.
By the 10th of February.
That's when they're due in, by the 10th of February.
The original application form said the 15th of January, which will be tomorrow. But we extended that date to the 10th of February so that we can give people an opportunity to prepare a proper presentation, you know, so that we have quality applicants and they have an opportunity to really research the programs and to look into the things that they would like to do. We brought this application past, the committee was formed in April 2013. That was last year. The first award was administered in 2012. 2 students received that award, Mr. Jamal Alexander and Lakeisha Warner. And they went to the Olympics.
They went to the Olympics.
How many awards have you issued since the beginning?
Will it be 8 now?
So this last year, after the committee was formed, we had 2 young ladies in the area of sports, Miss Trevia Gomes and Tinel Gomes. 2 young ladies in the arts, in the area of arts, Michaela Maduro and Kalinda Collins, and 2 young ladies in the academic area, Miss Devika Ramcharita and Maisha Henry. And those in the education or academic area, those two young ladies attended, one attended an honors institute and the other one attended a leadership seminar, a global young leaders conference. And you know, in the academic area, it may seem a little bit more vague in terms of the types of things that a person can apply for. But for instance, if you have a young person who has attended and participated in science fairs, and they presented very wonderful projects and so forth, and if they can find a program during the summer vacation that will enhance their interest and their abilities and their knowledge in science, you know, I think that will be an excellent opportunity. We have people who are involved in debating societies. They participated in debate competitions, etc., etc. You know, there are programs that offer students opportunities in public speaking, etc. You know, those are the types of areas in the academic arena that we're looking at, and you know, the list goes on. Mm-hmm. So there are many things, you know, that can be. Yeah,
we found the attorney to clap.
Of course, as always. That sounds familiar.
Is there anything that we haven't told the audience about how, you know, youngsters can get involved in the program? You can pick up application at.
You can get an application. You can pick up an application at the Ministry of Education, and
you can drop it off.
You can drop it off. The applications are supposed to, you drop it off at the Ministry of Education, in care of desk officer Lana Stevens, and you can contact her to receive an application by email, and her email address is llstevens@gov.vg. And you know,
is there a phone number?
Well, you call government,
yeah,
and you call the Ministry of Education,
okay,
and ask to speak to Ms. Lana Stevens.
Okay. Any last words?
I would like to make a very important point. It is the responsibility of the parent, as along in collaboration with the coach, teacher, instructor, to research the program, to ascertain the funding that is required for the program, and to book the flights and to make sure that everything is prepared before the applications are sent in, because the completeness of the application is what is going to determine the success of the applicant.
That's great. Well, Mr. Selwood, Mr. Hewlett, thank you very much for being on Spotlight. Very important program. I'm really glad that you came by to talk to us about it. We hadn't heard about it really in detail. We heard about it in the news, but not in detail before. And certainly we're hoping that more young people will take advantage of this opportunity. It's a great opportunity.
I hope you're on the ball.
Well, you know, you on the ball, we'll be on the ball.
Definitely on the ball.
Thanks for being my guest on Spotlight.
And thank you for having us.
Yes, of course. Anytime. We're going to take a break for a word from our sponsors. We're going to come right back with Dr. Derry Hodge and lecturer Dana Lewis Ambrose from H. Labadee South Community College. Keep it locked right there at Spotlight. Don't go away.
Spotlight is brought to you by Tortola Concrete Limited, Clarence Thomas Limited, and H. Labadee South Community College.